Happy fucking Friday, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? It's, doing what?
Shitty.
Doing shitty. Shitty. No, but unfortunately, shitty is not the letter of the day because that is something new that we will be doing. As we all know, 5 people already. You know what? It's actually good to be back home because happy Friday, Bill. Actually, good because last week
Bill's having a really shitty week. We need to cheer Bill up.
we need to chill beer up, Bill up. Yes. Hey, Gary. Not only did Bill have a problem with his car,
Still a problem with car.
still having a problem with his car. Then he had the problem where he's at, and Bill got fired from the basement show on Wednesday night. I mean, he's just not really having a good week. So, how is everybody's New Year? This New Year to me is just another. It was just another day. Enjoying the cold, though it smells like sneer. There's no sneer here. I'm actually happy this week. I am actually back in front of my computer. Last week, I had to do everything from my phone up in Easton, PA, and it was not thrilling at all. You got sick, Gary? And Bill says it's been 2 weeks with the car. What happened, Gary? What do you got, Gary? Is it just like the regular cold? Is it the flu, or did you catch the vid? Because I'll tell you what, I just got done for the first time having my first case of COVID, upper respiratory infection.
Luna is sleeping on the couch tonight.
Luna is sleeping on the couch tonight.
Because she just ate huge chunks of fucking garlic.
Oh, great. Luna ate garlic, so we're going to have dog farts. Your sash and tiara came today. So basically, Gary, what you're saying is you almost have something like RSV, which the upper respiratory infections in RSV, just be very, very careful with that because back back before the kids had passed away, Hope had brought home RSV, and I ended up with pneumonia out of it. So just really watch that shit.
All right, poop juice with me.
Poop juice. That's kind of really disgusting. Shannon's making poop juice. How is Dum Dum? Well, we will get to that in a second. So as I said last
Someone is
week,
eating tomato sauce. I don't know how I found the fucking
I did not drop tomato sauce on the floor. Um, Last week, as I said, I was at Easton, PA, at my sister's, and
Our home away from home.
yeah, home away from home. But I ended up losing my audio for a bit and just difficulties. So I ended up cutting my show like 15 minutes early just because I was so pissed the fuck off. I was like, I had enough. So I was like, I'm done. So Mama D's asking how Dum Dum is. And for everybody that knows Dum Dum, that's the Hellhound, which is Freya.
She's actually Dum Dum Rum Rum too.
Dum Dum Rum Rum too. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Come here.
Can't be the original.
Well, I got a Luna coming to me. So Dum Dum has a drug problem. Dum Dum needs to go to rehab. Um, so she's big enough, and I mean, she's 9 months old now, so she really doesn't know what she can and what she can't do. Let's see. Right. Come here. Right. Come here. See? I think everybody can see her. She's 9 months old now, and as you can see how big she is, and she's like 90 to 95 pounds, but she really doesn't know anything yet. So
She's an idiot.
Dum Dum decided to go counter surfing again
Okay.
and get a hold of Daddy's Klonopin. Now, this was, mind you, the second time we've gotten into Daddy's Klonopin. So Needless to say, I don't have any Klonopin for the rest of the month because Dum Dum ate everything except for 19 and got the 19 wet. I normally get 90 a month. So, yeah, she was, hey, Amber. So she was quite stoned, and when she was walking around, she was wobbling, but she was eating and drinking. And the thing is, they actually use Klonopin in dogs to for behavioral, for seizures, and she was good. So we took her with her yesterday because we had to take a run out, and we stopped at the store on the way home. And all of a sudden, I smell something in the car, and I'm going, okay, so which one of you farted? Because we have Luna and we have Freya with us. Well, hey Ron, how you doing? So lo and behold, I'm going, okay, one of you stinks. Let's drop the window a little bit. And the smell is getting worse. And I'm going, if one of you shit in the back of the car, I'm going to fucking lose my ever living mind.
Surprise!
Surprise! Has anybody ever seen the movie Daddy Daycare? You remember the famous saying, I missed? I missed was a fucking understatement in the back of the car. And it wasn't Luna, it was Freya. And what made matters worse was it was everywhere now. Hey, Alex. So I'm calling Shannon.
Reaper.
Slim Reaper. Shannon is inside the store getting what we need for dinner. And meanwhile, now I have the windows mostly down in the car. And she's like, can you get it? And I'm like, no, there's no possibility of picking this up. That's too far past this point. So, and Ron may actually even know this. If Ron's probably seen it, and Mr. Nass has probably seen it, and probably a couple others. There's a movie out there years ago. It was called Ready to Rumble. David Arquette was in it. They were wrestlers. They were trying to get the king back up on top. It was WCW wrestlers and all that. I think Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, a bunch of these guys were in it. Well, in the beginning of the movie, David Arquette and I don't know who the other guy was. They were driving a septic tanker truck, because they cleaned out the portable potties. And yes, if you'd love to, please find that clip. And like I said, the saying I missed is an understatement because it was everywhere. Like it's all over the seats. Then she decides to jump into the trunk, and now it's in the trunk. And I'm going, oh my fucking God. You got to be fucking kidding me here. So the part that Johnny's looking for is they drive a septic truck, and somehow or another, the septic truck gets turned over on its side, and shit is everywhere. And just, yeah, here you go.
These damn allergies. And me too. Damn stupid allergies. Unfair, bogus allergies. Unfair, cheating, blind rat, bogus Sinclair allergy. Diamond Dallas Page. Sir John, let it out, man. Damn it.
So, yeah. So it was kind of like that all over the back of the car. And meanwhile, Luna is trying to climb up to get away from everything in the middle, and it's on her paws. And I'm like, please back up. Just please, please back up, go back there. And Shannon comes out and she opens the back door and she goes, just the look on her face was, and she's like, there's nothing I can do about that here. I said, I know. So we drove home with the windows down. We get home and here's Shannon last night for a few hours out there scrubbing the back seat. And we had to give the dogs a bath in the process. So it was definitely not a fun fucking night. Told her to pause. Fucking COVID cough, man. That is the last thing that goes away from COVID. I don't know if any of you haven't had it. You definitely don't fucking want it. And if you do get it, don't ask your doctor for the Paxlovid because you will actually feel worse. No, this is this time. This is the second time she's gotten them. So now I have to have the meds up in the hell cabinet, as Johnny knows, the hell cabinet. Any tips for constipation? Yes, I have a tip for constipation. What you do? Eat marshmallow before bed stops the coughing. Really? I didn't know that. Do we have marshmallows? I turn around. She's not even here. Yeah, it's everything else is gone. Know what? Which means she's on her phone. I get know what. Oh, you're in the bathroom. Gotcha. So there is a way for constipation. It's called take finger. Gelatin in the marshmallow soothes the throat. I didn't know that. I am going to have to try that one. Because I'll get up in the middle of the night and feel like, like a cat coughing up a fucking phlegm ball. Don't forget the spray, Shannon. Well, by the time Shannon was done cleaning up the back of the car was not really that much covered in shit anymore, but Shannon was. Coffee and bananas. Yeah, I drink my coffee. We haven't had bananas in a while. I usually eat them because occasionally get, the Charlie horses because my one med really affects the potassium. And it, bananas are great for that. Bananas, tomato juice. I can go now. New meds are fucking up my stomach. I'll guarantee it's the new meds are fucking your stomach up. There's nothing like taking a new med and it just throws everything. Drinking pickle juice helps too. What? Huh? You're going? Please don't tell me you missed. You missed, you're on your own. I am not helping you there. I don't even like helping people hold their head when they're throwing up. Yeah, well, I deal with poop, you deal with vomit. Well, guess what? Yeah, meanwhile, you don't see me behind you going, that is absolutely fucking. Animal blood is completely different. Blood is not a problem. Butt plugs stop constipation temporarily anyway. Well, yeah, because you put the butt plug up there, it's got the lube, you pull it out, and sometimes the shit just goes and just comes out as you're pulling out the plug. So that's that situation. Then you end up like same situation as like in the car where there's shit everywhere. Let's see. What else was there? There's been quite a few things this week. Well, fart power. And Johnny's doing the throw up voice. No, actually, let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, there is a new COVID test. Yay, poop juice. There is a new COVID test. And I'm the one that's saying from 9 to 10, I'm supposed to be well behaved. And here we go. We're just going to stay normal grim until 10. After 10, game is fucking on. So, new COVID test on the market, people. But this one, you already have at home. You don't have to go buy it. It's already there. Oh, Johnny's got a picture up. What is this? Farting under the covers is no longer the Dutch oven. It's now a COVID test. If you can still smell or taste it, you're negative. Everyone poops. It's normal. No, everyone does not poop. I grew up, guys poop. They don't poop, they shit. Women sparkle. They are not supposed to poop. They're not supposed to fart. They are not supposed to make any kind of noise, no burping. They don't queef. They don't do any of these rude noises that guys do. You know, they sparkle and twinkle like fucking Twilight vampires. Speaking of vampires, here's a great kick for you. And Johnny and Ron may actually jump in on this one. Like, I'm waiting to see the comments from the two of them on this. So last weekend up at my sister's, we're talking about movies, and Britt is a horror fan. You know, now she's not gore horror. She's like that paranormal activity horror and shit like that. My first wife didn't make any noise. Just saying. There you go. Women, I think women, it's funny because when you start first seeing a woman, they run to the other room. Don't be talking shit on me. No, I am not going to talk shit on you, Britt. Britt is a horror fan. And Britt likes the paranormal type movies and things like that. And we brought up vampire movies because she got this thing. It's 13 bobbleheads. There's a bunch of different bobbleheads, and there's two from Lost Boys. There's David and there's Michael. And she goes, well, I don't know them. Now, me, Mare, and a bunch of us all look at each other and look at her, and it's like, well, what do you look at as a vampire movie? And we got folded in and go to the bathroom and unleash everything. Yeah, most women, yeah, when they get a fart when you're first with a guy, they run to another room or they sit and hold it and they start squirming around. You're like, but baby, I want to cuddle. And you're like, no, I got to go do this. But
No, I got poop. I
No.
have no shame in telling anybody that
she's got to poop. And she can go anywhere to poop. Me, no. I have to be like extremely relaxed and comfortable, and I have to be there a couple times. Otherwise, I can't.
You
I
didn't
can't
poop
go.
with my parents after the first fucking year we were together.
Yeah, for the first year, me and Shannon were together. I wouldn't poop at her parents' house. But Britt says that her vampire movie is Twilight. Not to take me to the bathroom with you. Mama D, you cannot tell me with the day that we went to the bathroom and had the discussion that it was that bad. Try the back seat of the car. There you go. It's the new shit area. Now we can officially say we're going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit, blowing through stop signs. We're all going to die. I did not say that Twilight was my type of vampire. Okay,
You
Britt.
remember AJ got peed on.
Yes, AJ did get peed on in the back of that car by his dog Ace. Okay, Britt. So what is your vampire type? I said no. I watched the first 3 and cringed because of how bad the acting is.
Now
But
he's yelling at you.
yeah, now I'm getting capital letters. Okay, but you still haven't watched The Lost Boys, have you? And I told you, first one, not the other 2. Number 1. Underworld. Underworld's not bad. I will give you that. I will give you Underworld.
I will drool over it.
But Fright Night, Salem's Lot. That was one of the movies right there, Ron. Fright Night. And it was, of course, I had to bring up the question. Fright Night, the second one, or the remake? And we all said, there is no second one. It is the original. The remake was not worth it. Now, Queen of the Damned I like because it gave you a different aspect on Lestat. Because yes, first one, I agree. I very much like Anne Rice. Now, when they did Interview with a Vampire, I was not crazy about Tom Cruise as Lestat. But the way you're supposed to picture Lestat, the way that it was described to me by somebody else that's a very huge Anne Rice fan, picture Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean, how he was very flighty and very just the whole. That is how Lestat should have been, from what I was told. Brad Pitt, he wasn't bad, and Kirsten Dunst, she was young enough. She made a good vampire for really getting her start there. But Queen of the Damned was really. I enjoyed Queen of the Damned, but they kind of changed that up because it should have been more along the lines. Love at First Bite. What was the one I watched? Once Bitten was on the other night. One of those Jim Carrey, comedy vampire type movies. There you go. Now that's what a vampire looks like, Britt. That is a very young Kiefer Sutherland there.
And there's another one.
Screwed Edward Cullen. He's an ugly vampire. And I didn't get into that whole Buffy thing. That really wasn't my thing. Who's an ugly vampire? The first guy we had up or the second guy? The first guy was Kiefer Sutherland. He played David in Lost Boys. And I mean, Lost Boys for its the first guy. No. Everybody wanted when that movie came out, but everybody wanted the whole Kiefer Sutherland vampire haircut. Yeah, vampires don't sparkle. I mean, don't get me wrong. Give me the old black
vampire. I'm sending it to Johnny now.
Do what?
I'm sending my favorite vampire to Johnny now.
Your favorite vampire? I'll even take the old black and white ones like Bela Lugosi and back in those days, those were really real. True Blood wasn't a bad TV show. I mean, we watched the series. It kind of went a little bit this way and that way because you're dealing with the whole Damon Salvatore is my vampire. No, they are not vampires. No, what is that show called again?
What?
With Damon Salvatore and
I just completely went blank.
Nosferatu. That is an amazing movie. A lot of people cannot sit through Nosferatu.
I missed my picture.
Yes, I do miss my picture. We went into, what is that, Restore?
Yeah.
There's a
Vampire Diaries. There it is. Good job.
Vampire Diaries. Thank you, Stephanie. I had a picture, and it was of Nosferatu, and we went into a store called Restore. It's like what would you call that?
Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity. And they had a big picture leaning against the cashier in this really shitty looking frame. The picture was in great condition. I'm like, okay, so I went up, I asked him, I'm like, how much? And what do we pay? Like $5 for it?
Yeah.
We paid $5, nothing major. Take it home and open it up, and come to find it was one of the actual posters from the original marquee when that movie first came out. So we took it and we closed it back up and hung it up so nothing would happen to it.
Well, it was redone in color.
Yeah, and of course, since the fire, there's nothing left of it. Let's see, the Vampire Diaries. No, that to me is like a really bad version of fucking Dawson's Creek with vampires. It's where I got Elena's name from. I'm gonna drink my brother's bond on my deathbed watching the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, I had a little sip of that stuff. It wasn't really, I wasn't too thrilled with Brothers Bond. Yeah, no, I had some really neat stuff, neat prints up in that house and stuff that I just came across. And unfortunately, it's just all gone. I'll never be able to replace some of that stuff. Like I had a lithograph of Darth Vader from Star Wars, and it was number 2 of 700. And it was just the side of the helmet with the raindrops on the helmet. And like I said, I'll never be able to touch something like that ever again. You know, it was John Carpenter's Dracula. I'm trying to picture that one.
We've seen it a million times. You weren't a fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, was that?
I think that was the one with Danny Trejo. And they're in the bus. It's the father.
I don't know which was the one that had. It was Dracula. It was Bram Stoker's. That wasn't bad because I liked Gary Coleman as Dracula. Next picture is Shannon's favorite. Don't kill Mr. Nath. Let's see. That is not a vampire either.
It's better than sparkling.
No, vampires are not. Vampires look like Gary Coleman and people like that. They look like David. They don't look like
one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life.
I bet you he is sweet looking at that picture. Bet you his butt plug has problems fitting. It just falls out. Ew. We're talking about vampires. What about True Blood? Oh, what about True Blood? I mean, what you talking about, Willis? True Blood was a good series. The thing is it sometimes it just seemed like to go off focus and go in completely different directions. I mean, if they wanted to, they could probably bring something like that back. But honestly, if I'm going to go with a vampire that's going to Gary Oldman. Thank you, Ron. I brain fart, but thank you. Just like I never watched Supernatural. No, I've never watched Supernatural. If I was going to go with a badass vampire, I'm going to have to say Blade. Because Blade wasn't just a vampire, he was also a daywalker. And I like Wesley Snipes as the character. Anita Blake. See, that I would watch. That I would look at. graphic novels. Yes, because all of your vampire novels are slut novels.
And Anita's a whore.
Anita is a whore because she'll fuck a vampire, a shift changer, and somebody else all at the same time. Are they really remaking that? I know they did a TV series at one point, and I don't think the TV series took off that well. I don't remember, but he was in one of the new recent Spider-Man movies. He played the Shocker, and it really wasn't. I don't think it really took off like it. It was like the Crow. They did that whole TV series, which was more along the lines of the movie The Crow Salvation. And any of you that have watched The Crow, The Salvation, just skip that one altogether. That's with Kirsten Dunst. Watch the first one, which was Eric Draven. The second one, City of Angels, which was Ash. And then skip Salvation and go.
Eric and Ash were the only two I cared about.
Then go for the fourth movie, because if you like trash, Tara Reid is in it. Oh, and what's his name? David Cabor.
Huh?
The guy you just put up. The vampire.
David Boreanaz.
David Coriolis is in it. David Buttnut. He's in that movie. Which one? What was that? Temptation? Man, I'm drawing blanks tonight. I really need better drugs. But like I said, just skip those. But I would like to see, as long as they do Blade the right way, because I mean, I liked all three of them. I did, and they left a big cliffhanger at the end of the last one. I have every book until Bullet. I believe I want to reread it and read the ones after. What? Oh my God!
I can't send this to you.
You can't send it to me.
It's Cracky Can.
It's who?
Cracky Can.
Cracky Can. Oh my God! I don't know about. He's not playing Blade, but he will be in the movie. The question is, will he be more like how Whistler was?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Constantine too. What's fucked up?
I'm sending it.
Oh God, she's sending me something. Yeah, but Constantine too, hasn't that been in the talks for a long time? I mean, last night Mr. Nash showed us the Beetlejuice trailer, and then he showed us Twister 2. Is it the same? Is it Keanu Reeves as Constantine again? Or is it going to be somebody else? See, now I like when they kind of keep the same characters, because, it's years and years later, they've aged, and then they got a chance to bring in the backstory. But that's like other movies they talked about years and years and years ago. Like, I don't know if anybody saw the movie Stigmata. Stigmata was a great movie. I know somebody that sits, she may still be here in this chat. Steph, I saw something. Really? I'd probably check it out. I definitely want to see some trailers on it. Keanu's in it. I was going to say, I know somebody that could still be here in chat that the one movie still scares her shitless. And it doesn't even do with vampires. How many people have a fear of clowns? Yeah, and especially for the time period that Stigmata came out. I really enjoyed Stigmata. I went to the movies to see that, and at the time I was married to my ex-wife, and she sat through the whole movie like this. I'm like, you're missing all the good shit. Terrified of Clowns. What trailer do you have up? Well, we're waiting for Johnny to bring up this trailer.
I'm afraid of Oompa Loompas.
Shannon is afraid of Oompa Loompas. Stephanie, are you still here?
No, we dropped down to 8.
Constantine,
Ah,
the shadows are stirring, and your destiny awaits.
A decade has passed since I last faced the darkness. Thought I'd enjoy the break. But trouble has a way of finding me.
I've seen angels fall, but I rise above them.
Life is power. Power leaves a trace, an echo.
You're like a moth to the flame of chaos.
After all these years, I feel lost in this dark world.
that should be good. Now, when's that coming? Just says, oh, the beta. Oh, the beta. Okay, so Terrified of Clowns. All right, so. And what was the other one you were talking about? Is there another one you're running, Johnny? Terrified of Clowns. What about Killer Clowns from Outer Space? That's exactly the movie I'm talking about, Outer Space. Stephanie is scared shitless of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Still to this day. And it had to be 20 years ago. So, I mean, she had to be like 5 or 6 years old that she saw this movie. And ever since then. And then what do I see the other day? I'm in Damon's store. And it was the one character she wanted to play again. I believe he was great in the first one. And I'm glad that they're going to use him for the second one. Because a lot of times it is so hard to try and bring a new person in for that character and replace that and just do the same thing. Anyone saw Five Nights at Freddy on Peacock? But I wanted to know if it was scary that I should watch it before bed, or is it like Freddy Krueger where it's funny horror? I have not watched it. The best person to answer that one would probably be Brit or Damon. I believe they watched it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It was stupid. It was dumb. But you know what? Oh, it was good. Yeah, I have not watched it yet. I unfortunately, I have to watch what movies I watch at what times because Shannon does not do horror movies at all. But yes, they have decks of cards in Damon's store about the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I'm saving some of your inappropriate shirts for 10 o'clock.
All right. My kid is a huge fan of the game. Loved it. Two more to come. Really, like I said, I want to watch it, but I always have to watch. Like I'm still trying to get through the new Evil Dead Rising because I try and do it while Shannon's on the computer in the kitchen at work. So this way, it doesn't flip her out. I'll have to check that out. Like Saw, I picked up the new Saw X, and I haven't even been able to watch it yet because that is definitely one movie line that Shannon cannot do at all. the good person to talk about games. And since somebody did bring up gaming, we could kind of talk about this a little bit real quick too. Now, the best person to game over. It's a cool game. I I would like to play it, but that is also something I would play because that would be something that AJ would have wanted to play. But for everybody that is watching right now, if you notice across the bottom, and Johnny, could you change up the the email for me and run the other banner, please? So, as we had talked about the last show of 2024 when we did the Sunday show, we had talked about a lot of new things coming. If you also want, you said you were going to put a post in chat where people could find the link. Um, as you could see across the bottom of our screen, we got scrolling. We've added a new channel. Now, not only do we have the YouTube, we have the Twitch, we have the Facebook, we have the TikTok, but now we have Discord. And what we did with that is we brought Discord in because starting next Saturday, which is January 13th at 9 p.m., Mr. Heartless and Mr. Fassy will be Fascia Roaches will be on at 9 o'clock on Saturday nights doing and talking all things video games. You can join the Discord, and on Discord, you can contact all of us. You can contact Ron, you can contact Mama D, you can contact Miss Grimm, you can contact myself, and there's different categories in there of things that you can go. Is it okay for a 3.5-year-old since he is obsessed with video games? I kind of I always let my kids go with whatever. I mean, AJ was older, and the only game that got him was Bendy and the Ink Machine. There was one spot that bothered him, and I don't know if I passed it yet or not, but I picked it up just because I wanted to see it and trying to complete the game for him. But right now in chat,
They're petrified of Slender Man too.
Yeah, Slender Man. Just a couple of jump scares. That may not be too bad. Little Man's pretty tough. I think he would like that.
All right, so I have like 8 of those shirts saved for you to show.
All right, well, we're not quite at 10 o'clock yet, which at 10 o'clock I will be taking a couple-minute break. As long as you're okay with it, it won't be seriously bad. Which, Amber, you could always go up to GameStop in Eastgate. Damon is usually there practically every night except for Fridays and Saturdays. You know, he can help you out with whatever you need help with there. As I said, I am going to have to check out the movie since everybody is telling me. I actually thought about maybe picking up a Five Nights at Freddy video game just to see what it's all about. Always looking for something to mess with. But on that note, with the video game thing, as I said, my old stores when I worked there. Yep, Shannon was working at that store. She worked at Cineminson, Audubon. Yeah, I don't know how much more they've come since then, but yeah, Damon's there practically every night. But as I said, next Saturday night, at 9 o'clock, will be Draco and Pink's Neverland, and there is a show in dedication to AJ and Hope. AJ wanted to do streaming. It's all he wanted to do. He wanted to stream video games. He wanted to be like these big people like on there, like Ninja and all them, and get these followings. And me and Shannon, Worst Time Mall, Kingsway, Eastgate, Crispin Square, moved with my manager, and then eBay Games. I remember all those places.
Yep, I remember her working at EB Games.
We weren't too sure about AJ doing streaming at the age of 12.
6.
And we had told him
No.
that when he got to 13, which
You were bruising for a bruise.
he would have been 13 this month on the 16th. So, the next couple weeks are going to be a little rough here in the Grimm camp. But we had told him that we would come back and we would discuss this situation and possibly let him. What is that?
It's the old man's car.
Holy shit.
I think his bumper fell off.
I think that's more than his muffler. Are we sure the windows aren't open? Damon, can you hear that? That's that car that I was telling you about the other day when I was outside talking to you. And he's parked
Here.
like down
Cookie?
towards the end of the building.
Here, see if you can get her to take it. She won't take it.
Here, Fred.
Go get Daddy. Daddy has yours. Daddy has.
Here, Fred, right. There's a girl. Why is she crying?
Huh?
Go look at her eyes. She's got tears down her eyes. And it's not like normal eye boogies. Yeah, so it's Rev Grimm production in association with Mr. Nast, the
That's
Basement Show.
slobber.
Ew, that's slobber. John, can you actually load up the intro by chance for that show? Or is that too hard to do here?
I've only been doing it for like 5 minutes.
What else you got? That'll help you poop.
I'm not. Party people.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. That makes me insane. Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.
Yeah, so there you go. Thank you, Mr. Nast. That is next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Where are you going?
Go smoke before you go.
Okay, go smoke before I go.
Yeah, babe, that's slobber.
That's slobber on her face. It looked like Tito. Join Saturday night, the 13th at 9. And there's going to be some nights there's going to be special guests. There's going to be tons of interactive things for you, the viewers, to be able to do, which I'm sure that next week, I know that you will have Mr. Heartless in studio, and he will be able to explain on how you can actually get the opportunity to play in the game with them. So that's all new things coming this way. So, like I said, look for the Discord channel, go in, add yourself, get added to the Basement Show, and there are tons of things in there. There's games, there's different sections for each show, so you can talk about sports. You can contact Mr. Ron and Johnny from Sports Night. You can contact Miss Grimm and Mama D for Ladies Night. You can contact me at the Grimm Show, and you'll be able to contact Mr. Heartless and Mr. Fassy there, and there's going to be announcements. 99 ways to kill Grimm. Yep, that is one of the categories that is in Ladies Night, 99 Ways to Kill Your Husband. Shout out to Heartless and his buddy Titan for helping us get the Discord. Exactly. Titan, I know that Titan and Heartless and Mr. Nast sat on Discord till about 3:30 this morning. Unfortunately, I was not there. We had a little issue here in the Grimm camp, but they were up until 3:30 this morning working on the Discord. I also know that, as I said, there's going to be like, Modern Warfare 3, Lords of the Fallen, Fortnite, just a bunch of different categories. In Sports Night, you've got all your sports, you've got your football, baseball, hockey. I can share that here too if you like. If you're able to bring it up, if that's not super hard, give people a quick view of things. In Ladies Night, you can contact them. You could speak with them directly through voice chat. They can join in voice chat and speak with different people. We got different rules. Unfortunately, it's a little small to see, but we've got, like in my section, I know there's Grimm Strip Club, released the goods Friday, which there you go. See, I've already had somebody send me a picture of Kyle's dad dragging his nuts. There's another spot there. I think that's what letter of the week. Which there I will put up a letter. This week's letter is T.
Waffle.
Twat waffle is one of them.
So you're gonna have to talk.
Yeah. Oh, it's if he's even up.
No, he's up.
So then we've got word of the day, which in there. So today was the letter T. So I decided, I think it was tasty or tight tasting twat.
Tinsel twat.
Tasty twat. Or you got tinsel twat. But I mean, if you scroll down more, it's going to tell you there's events, there's a bunch of new things, post announcements. There's a thing down at the bottom. What is that? Gambling or something? Yeah, you exclamation point and do something, and you can like rook each other's banks, and there's all kinds of shit like this, and it's a new way for everybody to be able to contact everybody in the show. And there's a general room where we can all go in, and as I said, we can all be sitting in there, and we can all have group chat with you guys. So as I said, remember to like, share, add all of these different platforms, because again, and I normally save it towards the end of the show, but you got to remember, these shows aren't possible without you, the viewers, because Pokemon, there's Mr. Heartless, my nephew Damon, but he was one of the big designers on this, and today they actually did a pre-launch just to make sure everything is up and running. Yep, my mental health segment, which you could go in there, and the mental health number is in there.
Which I forgot to tell you.
Yes.
Christina said that she would be, if you ever want her to pop on with you, Christina will. And you could say she's popping on.
Yeah. As I said, there's a lot scheduled in the future for all of these shows, every show. And again, the shows aren't possible without the people that take the time out of their schedule to come and join us.
Little man's on strike.
Little man is on strike.
If he doesn't want to talk to you on the phone, he wants to come.
He wants to come here. Little Grimm is more than welcome to come to Grimm's dungeon anytime he would like. He can come play with the kitty cats and he can come see the puppies. But as I said, you guys take the time out of your busy schedule to come sit with us. As Johnny and Ron said on Tuesday night, you know, if you weren't there talking to them, it'd just be the two of them talking back and forth with each other. And the same thing on Thursday night. If nobody's there, then it's just Mama D, and he said, yeah, yes. You tell him, Mommy, you tell Mommy to bring you down here. Mommy contact Mrs. Grimm or myself, and you come down whenever you want.
We'll be home all day tomorrow.
We will be home all day tomorrow. As I said on Thursday night, you know, they're talking about angel shots and how to order angel shots and general safety because in today's times, don't get me wrong, it is really, as Roxas would say, it's fucking scary out there. It is, because you don't know what's going to happen. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. That is the unfortunate guarantee that we were written in life. When we were all born, we weren't given a guarantee. The only guarantee we were given was that one day we would no longer be here. And that is the reality of it. But for the time that we do have, why not have some fun, cause a little bit of fucking mayhem? I mean, what's wrong with going to Walmart, throwing a bag of chips, and hitting somebody in the head with them?
More fun.
That's true. Thank you, Mr. Heartless. He can also play games on Saturdays with Mr. Grimm. And tomorrow is Three Kings Day for his dad's side. Okay, so it's a holiday. So whatever, we'll get something together. Definitely. Because, you know, little man has fun.
Oh, fuck.
What's an oh fuck?
Rains went afterward.
Rains went afterward. That's nothing new. Grimsburg? Yo, I'm having a problem with that. What the fuck is Grimsburg?
It's not covered.
It doesn't matter. Do they not know who the fuck I am? Had to use that one. But yes, there are plenty things to come. And I know that the Basement Show itself, each individual show, every show is doing amazing. Sports Night had an amazing week this week. You know, you go in and check them out. You know, there's Royal Rumble just got interesting. There's a lot. Like, a lot of people like, I don't like sports. But you know what? I'm not a sports person. And I'm not the first one to say that I am a sports person. I don't watch sports. But there was so much more than just football and baseball. They talk wrestling. They talk different stuff. There's funny segments. They talk fantasy football. All kinds of stuff. Check it out. And Thursday nights with the ladies. Check out the ladies' night. It's not just for ladies. Guys can be. Huh?
See if high or not.
See if you're high or not.
Ladies' night.
Oh yeah. Come see if Miss Grimm's high or not. Because last night she was high as a fucking kite. But they talk about safety. You know, going out to a bar, safety. If somebody's on a date, how to order an angel shot, and that if your bartender doesn't know what an angel shot is, he should be smacked in the fucking skull.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. What's awesome? Smacking somebody in the skull.
Open invitation to go to Dave and Buster's with Little Man on Sunday.
Oh, that could be very interesting. Dave and Buster's on Sunday with Little Man, with Little Grimm and.
Can you imagine
Rev
his
Grimm.
face if you were to walk in?
Oh my God, he might have a blast. As I said, there's lots of things. Granted they do sales. You know, they talk about sales, but Who doesn't like saving fucking money?
It's couponing.
And especially in today's time. I mean, I'm sure at some point Miss Grimm may actually turn around and show people how she did. If anybody's ever seen that extreme couponing show, holy fuck. Our old apartment had a lot of shit in it.
Or stockpile basement.
Yeah, we had a stockpile, like stockpile. We didn't have to go. She's like, we need to go get laundry soap. I'm like, we don't need any. We don't have any room on the shelf.
But it's on sale.
We've got enough laundry soap to last us for the next 4 fucking years.
And toilet paper.
And toilet paper, you can
Yeah.
never have too much toilet paper. Maybe that's what I need to carry in the car. Shit wipes.
I told you Walmart now does portable. They're in little packets.
Yes, and I also have a thing now
Ethan's
for
getting
the.
6 inches of snow.
Who's getting 6 inches? Best chance. We ain't gonna see shit. Let's see. Yep, we're right in rain and some snow to rain. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sloppy tomorrow. Oh yeah. So, yes, and even on the Grimm Show, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen on here. I am going to get ready to take a break, and as I said, once again, we've got the news show coming up on January 13th. We did Mr. Nast and Mr. Heartless ran a trial run today, and for what it sounds, everything went more than well expected. We're going to run another trial next week, and as I said, we will be going live next Saturday, the 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, they're actually at Johnny's Wegmans. Johnny, they're at your Wegmans.
No, that's Lansdowne, PA.
Oh, now they're at Home Depot in Lansdowne, PA, but they were just at Wegmans in Cherry Hill.
The caveman.
Yeah, Steve Keeley. I cannot stand that fucking man. But yes, there is going to be a lot in there. So for now, I am going to turn my reins over to Mrs. Grimm to let her come in and speak with everybody. I do see that we still have 8 people in chat. So who all is in chat right now? So this way I know generally who's here, and Mrs. Grimm will know who's here.
Can I have my fruit juice, please? Oh, God.
Doesn't matter. She's too late. She's an hour late.
Yeah.
Right now.
I hate your headphones. I hate your headphones because they make me echo, and I don't like it. Hi, everybody. All right, so Gary's still here. Amber's still here. Pardon my appearance. I don't feel good today. The barometric pressure is kicking my ass.
You felt fine to me earlier.
Oh, yeah, did I?
Yeah.
Was I sleeping?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't count then.
Only counts if it's, non-warranted.
Non-warranted. Okay. Hi, Bill. Brits. All right, Brit. So we will go do our Target walk tomorrow. We'll drop the boys off somewhere with the kids, and you and I can go walk Target. There we go. Hopefully by tomorrow I feel a little bit better. Amber, I will let you know about Sunday. I have to look at financials, but I will definitely let you know. Gary. Amber, Britt. No baby yet. No, we are officially waiting baby A's arrival. If he doesn't come here soon, then I'm going to possibly just go sit on Britt and tickle her till, we have to catch him with the baseball mitt because he's going to go flying across the room. He is being very, very stubborn. He's in position. He just is comfy and doesn't want to come out of the belly. The Brita's been doing everything she possibly can to jumpstart her labor. So we're just waiting for that phone call. However, they did think it was funny to put me in heart failure because there's a group message within the family of, baby A updates. And when she made it, I didn't see all of it. I just said labor and I went into heart failure. And then I yelled at everybody because, I do have heart problems. So making me flip out like that was not a good idea. Everybody thought it was funny. We're not supposed to kill Godmommy. I already did that twice last year. Let's not do this again. But I'm sure when baby A makes his grand appearance, I will get permission from the Brit and the Demon, and I will let everybody, the basement crew family, know that he has arrived. Oh, he's already spoiled his shit. I just can't wait till he can come spend the night at Godmommy's house. And all the funny videos of Uncle Alan and Baby A. That's going to be hysterical. You really want to take all the boys and Damon and Grimm into Walmart, not Walmart, and all walk around Target. You may go into very well going to labor because Dad's going to be a dick. Molesting mannequins, trying to take mannequins off the shelf and ride around with them in his cart. It's going to be interesting. Hey, look, that looks like my sister running from the cops. Isn't that the point to get him out? Well, are we going to pull a, what the hell was that movie with, baby was born in Walmart. What the hell was that movie called? I think it was Natalie Portman. Baby's name was, I think it was Americus. I forgot. Where the Heart Is. There we go. Baby A be born in Target. It's okay. We can do that. I can deliver a baby. Yes, Baby A will be the newest member of the show and will be gaming with me every Saturday. I think I'm more excited to see Baby A wearing the onesies that we got, just because, how sentimental they are and how special they are. Because the family believes that Baby A was sent by AJ and Hope. So he is a very, very big deal. Where our family has had so much turmoil over the past, few months that this is kind of, he's wearing them one time. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not so interactive with you. When he's wearing them one time when we're with you. And if he's got any porta-hopie in him, he's going to vomit all over it or he's going to have a blowout. No, we can wash them. We just got to hand wash them. Or bring them to me and I'll Scotch guard them. That way nothing comes out. Basically what we're talking about is Dad, aka Grimm, and I had onesies, had a onesie made that the lettering has AJ and Hope's ashes in the lettering, and it's on a onesie. I believe it's something along the lines of I was sent here by my cousins in heaven. There's that one. There's one that says something along the lines of I'm here to cause havoc and chaos. And then we have Baby Shark because, can't not have a shark onesie for a child with last name of Sharky. No, I hear the Grimm. I hear the Grimms. we were talking about how baby A is only going to wear the onesies that we got him once.
Yeah.
And I said, knowing my luck, what's the matter? What are you looking for?
I was just looking.
There's been no response. How baby A is only going to wear the onesies once, but
Yeah.
knowing that he's got Hopi and A's in them, he's either A, going to vomit all over them, or he's going to have the catastrophic blowout.
That's awesome.
Well, you got to think, anytime we put Hopi in anything nice, her ass blew out.
Yeah.
You're going to pee? You going to take it or leave it?
Probably going to see if I miss.
If you fucking miss, I swear to everything holy, you'll be cleaning it up.
Nope.
With your denture toothbrush. Oh, God. Somebody come get him. For sale, 99 cents. Limited time offer. He comes with his hellhounds and his coffee and his coffee mugs and all of his clothing. 99 cents and he's yours. Sold a new roommate. You may regret that very, very soon, sir. You try living with him. I've done it for 18 years. Even his own children don't want to live. Ask Damon. Damon did it for 2 years. He's a bastard. But I mean, you do get the two for the price of one because you get Freya and Luna will never leave me. We switch then. You stay here. I'll stay there. However, I think it would be funny watching Freya go up and down her steps. I think she's going to fall down them. All right, so you've been sold the highest bidder.
Who's buying me?
Johnny.
Johnny's buying me.
It's also a 2-for-1 now. It's you and Freya.
Ah. Okay.
You come with your coffee and all your coffee mugs and your clothes and the helmet.
My game system and my TV and my bed.
Not just your bed, it's our bed.
I don't get it.
Does he come with the TV? David wants to know. Yes, he comes with the living room TV. I keep the bedroom.
Does it come with the TV?
Yes, David asked us to come with the TV.
Yeah, it comes with all the TVs.
No, it comes with one TV. You can take the monster. I will keep the little.
Right there.
No, the little one in the bedroom.
Nope. That's yours.
I don't really watch TV anyway.
No, that would be yours. And all my game systems.
Well,
And my bed.
no, we have to split the bed in half.
Don't tempt me.
Well, you'll never be able to sleep with the hellhound in that small of a bed. She has to cuddle with her daddy every night.
Why not? We've split plenty of headboards.
Yeah, we've broken 9 headboards in our entire relationship. We've cracked them in half. Now Damon said he's going to buy you, so now it's going to be a competition between Johnny and Damon on who's going to win.
Maybe tomorrow I'll sit and start selling things.
I'm going to start sewing things.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like your show back?
Yes, I'll take my show back. Because now I'm getting ready to get to the nastier side.
Plenty of room here, sir. Don't let her bully you. I'll welcome you here with open arms.
Damn right.
At least Johnny loves you.
That is true. My nephew loves me too. My nephew loves me right now because I'm his boss.
Better yet than that. Damon can come here. I will go stay with Rupert.
Then it's got to be bachelor pad.
So me, Rupert, and CJ can all cuddle and send Sassy the pictures and make him cry.
We're putting up stripper poles and shit. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. I see Bill talking. Oh, let's see.
Johanna.
Johanna. Need to go back up here a little bit. No, baby. Here, but not here. I'm still here. Hey, Shannon. Baby, stubborn.
Oh,
Just
we're all
going
gonna,
through what I might have missed.
so you know,
Yes.
we're all gonna walk Target tomorrow and try to get Britt to go into labor at Target, like it was with Naomi, Natalie Portman and where her heart is. So we're gonna have Target.
Target baby. Grimm's new wife is going to be Johanna Bill. Get it right.
You shouldn't
I'm
be
sorry,
talking. Where's
Johanna
Pops?
Nast. Huh?
You should be talking. Where's Pops?
Yeah, where's Pops? Bill, is there something you want to say? Bill, I'm just going to ask, pitching or catching?
He's gonna fucking kill you.
Well, he ain't going to kill me. He's going to turn around. He's going to tell me to fuck off.
Can you imagine?
I'm trying to figure out how to get my car working. All right, so we know who's wearing the pants in that relationship.
Don't you start that. Can you imagine Blaze and Ginger together?
Blaze and Ginger.
I think Ginger would boss Blaze around.
Yeah, I think Ginger'd be running the house going, listen, motherfucker. Should we bring Bill on the show to make his big announcement? Yeah, I just wish Pig Vomit was here. God, I would love to have Pig Vomit on the show.
Yeah,
There's
tell me
no.
what my therapist said, how she went to go see Santa Claus.
Yes, that is true, Bill. So, to let Bill know. So, Shannon's therapist, psychiatrist, actually went to Fox Meadow to go see Santa Claus. So she said she must have just missed us. But she did bring her checkbook in case I needed bail money.
And to give you your psych eval.
Had to give me my psych eval. You want to run his ass over with all four tires. Well, something. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Somebody's bringing me bail money.
And my psychiatrist said overall.
Yeah, and it's Shannon's psychiatrist.
But you really.
Yeah, she is cool. I do like her. So, one of the other new things I wanted to add to the Grimm Show is I'm going to add in, and you can do this on Discord. And I would say everybody go on, create a Discord. You can see it on the bottom ticker right now. That is how you get to the Basement Show Discord. Make a Discord, come over, follow us on Discord because you can follow all of us. It gives you the info on how to get a hold of us. It gives you my line number, but it's only active during my show hours from 9 to 11 on Friday nights. I haven't decided if I'm going to make it active on Saturday nights because yours truly will be sitting in on Saturday nights as well.
I will be moderating.
And Shannon will be moderating comments as they come in for the guys. But a new segment that I want to add, and we're going to, now that we're past 10 o'clock, we can actually do this because I thought about it and I got Little Man when I first start the show. And he's Little Man, and he's going by Little Grimm, and I really don't want him repeating some of the stuff I say because he goes to somebody and goes, hey, guess what? Guess how you can fuck yourself 7 ways from Sunday? I got a feeling Miss Amber Paul is probably going to be contacting the good old Reverend and having a talk with him. So here is the new thing we are going to add. We are going to add a segment called Douchebag of the Week. So that means on Friday nights, we are going to name a douchebag. And we are going to go. No, you're good. I got him say, what the fuck now? That is fucking awesome.
Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Little Grimm.
That's what you got to teach him. You got to teach him. Do you know who the fuck I am? I am Little Grimm. You get him saying that and catch him saying that. You're nominating Pig Vomit every week of 2024. Well, I knew Pig Vomit was going to be on there. So I'm thinking what we could do is we could actually nominate multiple people, and we can actually see where we can get, not on purpose. No, we don't teach him to say that on purpose. It's just at certain points, like if you're walking in the store and somebody actually bumps into the little man, he needs to turn around and go, "Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Little Grim." And I guarantee, because you know what? I had hope telling people to keep their fucking COVID to themselves. And anywhere we were going lately, she was screaming, you know, there's no pussies in this dojo. And honestly, like Damon, Mr. Heartless, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the new season of Cobra Kai when it comes out, because there's just things that are still very hard to come by, even though that this Sunday will be 8 months to the day. Yeah, it's gonna be.
We're taking a ride to Kentucky.
We're going to Kentucky. Why? What's it?
Turn around.
No, he says I'm his name already. What? What is that? What is it? It's what? An owner took a machete to a dog's head. Well, there's a good douchebag of the week. So Bill's saying pig vomit every week for 2024. So every week you're going to have to say that, Bill. This week I was going to actually nominate 2. I was going to say Jinder Mahal, anybody that watches Monday Night Raw, and I was going to go with Adam Cole from AEW after his little stunt this past. Little Grim is weird tonight. I'm about to hang him from the ceiling fan. Make sure, don't use duct tape, use Gorilla Tape. It's guaranteed to hold better. Then you can turn the fan on high and you don't have to worry about him falling off. I mean, that's the last thing you want. If he falls off and gets hurt, then that's when you can get in trouble. But it's the same principle. If you're going to beat somebody, beat them with a phone book, because phone books don't leave marks.
No, but I look like you beat me on a daily basis.
That is true. You do look like you've gotten beaten on a daily basis, and I just smack you around with my dick.
Not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me either. The dog beats her up. I think Jinder is more of a douche for dissing America. Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I went with Jinder Mahal, because they brought him out saying that he was the returning champion to Raw, and then, as everybody knew that watched, it was The Rock that came out. But anybody that watches AEW knows that it was finally unmasked on Wednesday night that Adam Cole was behind the devil mask that was actually torturing MJF and helped MJF, because that MJF has now lost his belt to Samoa Joe. So, of course, every week, Samoa Joe is definitely on a douchebag list without even saying his name. But now for the next year, we're going to have to listen to Samoa Joe bitching, I'm this and that and this and that and this and that.
I need this shirt.
You need this shirt.
Charlie Unicorn November Tango.
What?
Charlie
Unicorn.
November.
Oh, November. And what? Tango?
Charlie Unicorn November Tango.
I like cunt. So you said you had some dirty stuff for me. What's your dirty stuff you got? And remember,
I got a few of them already. I got to send a couple more.
Remember, join, because there is Grimm Strip Club, and you could go in there, and any dick pics you will get kicked immediately. Joe is healthy for a champ. Usually he's hurt every year. No, that is true. It's just I hate the character that they have of Samoa Joe. It's just way too like cocky and arrogant because it hasn't changed in 20 some odd years, and I don't think it's going to. That is true. He's done it with every company he's been to. Okay. Okay, so I just want to support your dreams and make you come. These are some of the shirts that Shannon has come across for me as of late. Pretty confident my last words will be, well, shit, that don't work. It's hard to see. Very, very small. Oh, I am blind. I should be wearing my glasses, but yeah, I actually really thought this one here because now anybody that knows me, I am tattooed from my wrists to my shoulders, across my chest, my back, and my leg. And it says tattoos are for scumbags and whores. So yeah, I these some of these shirts I want to get, and I will wear them out, and we will see what we get away with and what we don't get away with. Something porn. You may have to read.
Direct porn midget.
I direct porn midgets. Well, it's almost accurate if you were like what, half an inch shorter. Don't abuse me. I'll come.
Here.
What am I hearing?
Here.
Hear what? Here you go. I like this one. Sex toys for men are just women under 5'3". There you go. That is very, very true. Wow. Somebody in here, tall girls like being used
I'm sad
to.
because every time I fuck your mom, she makes me a sandwich.
What was that?
What the shirt says.
I can't read it.
I'm fat because every time I fuck your mom, she makes me a sandwich.
I'm fat because every time I fucked your mom, she made me a sandwich. Wow. Is that kind of like, why does my dick look like a rainbow? Because your mother wears too many different shades of lipstick in one night? Google my symptoms turned out. I just need a blowjob. There you go. What guy is going to turn down a blowjob? Blow job. I can't read that one at all.
Support your local whorehouse.
Support your local whorehouse. I definitely like some of these shirts. Unfortunately, they're not our design. But also in 2024, we should have the shop open for the Basement Show and the Reverend Grimm stuff. And there'll be stuff in there from everybody's spot. So you could, maybe you've heard something from Ron, and Ron's got a saying that he said or something, and you get a picture of Ron's face, and like the one night, show me the money. Or, you got Mr. Nast, maybe you get him with a picture of him and his new color hair, and you could call him Johnny Bieber. Yeah, something for the ladies. I still like the one that says you're my favorite butt plug, the Rev Grimm Show. Hey, you guys. There you go. You could do hey, you guys, and you could do pictures of somebody on it, something like that. But hopefully, Joanna Bieber, there's a new one. I can help make merch. Well, pretty soon we're going to need a site. And that is where Mr. Nasta said that it is coming. Good thing it's not a couple weeks ago, because that was the word coming. Well, at least see. Shut up, you old man. I'm wondering who you are calling old right now.
Berber's gonna help me make merch. Berber's seen some of my stuff.
Yes, Britt has seen some of it. Bill's the old man. Damn, I didn't get called old. Damn, Bill, you got called old. Them's his fighting words. Old.
We need to get a bigger press.
A bigger press.
I need a big one like what I have.
Yes, we need the industrial press.
But I also need to make the den into my printing room.
You need to make the den your printing room.
Ew, pickle flavored Oreos.
People pay what?
Pickle flavored Oreos.
Pickled flavored Oreos.
Now I found something for Johnny.
Oh. Can make the bleach tie-dye.
Yeah.
Sweatsuits. You
And I can
found
print anything.
you found something for Mr. Nast.
Yeah, I found him at the life size Chucky doll.
A life-size Chucky doll. Mr. Nast is going to be all over that. I'm all for that. I can only imagine how much that would cost.
It's only $70.
$70. Is it inflatable or is it like a mannequin type doll?
It's a mannequin. It's in a box. You gotta put it together.
So you'd have to put it together. So it's almost like my Grim Reaper.
Babe, what I want for divorce day.
Happy Divorce Day.
I want a pickle bouquet.
A pickle bouquet. That is, yes, this week. Well, not this week. Is that next week?
I think it's the following week.
I don't know. We've got the 7th, which
Yeah.
we all know what that
Not
is.
It's not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Next Sunday, not this Sunday. But yeah, that's true. The Sunday after the new show is Valentine's Day, but not in the Grimm house. In Grimm's house, it is Happy Divorce Day. And there is a reason behind it. It's Happy Divorce Day. I actually got divorced from my ex-wife on Valentine's Day in 2008.
Oh my lord.
If that wasn't the fucking best. It's only January, you guys. Oh shit, that's right. I'm thinking we're already a month ahead.
Rob Zombie's coming out with a new film.
Rob Zombie's coming out with a new film. No fucking way. I am gonna have to see that. I don't know if I will go to see that. Is there? Johnny, you gotta go take a look. Go see if there is a trailer or a teaser trailer for Steamboat
By Rob Zombie.
by Rob Zombie. Yeah, I want to see if there's some kind of preview for that. I want to see if Mr. Nass can find that, because I haven't seen the Winnie the Pooh, Killer Pooh movie. I haven't seen that one. And if anybody that knows what the reference to of Steamboat is, besides Amber, yeah, I'm thinking that this month is January. It just tells you how much I'm out of it, unfortunately, because somebody that will name nameless, killed my medication. Nothing trailer wise. Okay, well, from what I just saw, it's called Steamboat. It is a Rob Zombie movie. It is about Steamboat Willie. So it is Mickey Mouse, scary movie from Rob Zombie. I don't know when it's coming, but Shannon just showed it to me. And she is looking it up now to see. But I am excited for that. I like Rob Zombie movies. A lot of people are like, he's not really that good. Rob Zombie in some of his shit that he does is absolutely
All
fucking
right, on
amazing.
IGN.
It's on IGA.
Mm-hmm.
What, the trailer? Or the movie?
Instead of whistling the wheel, the sadistic mascot will be enlisting a chorus of squeals from a group of unsuspecting fairy passengers.
Definitely interesting. I still want.
According to Variety, production of the untitled Steamboat Willie inspired Scarefest will begin this spring as Lamort gears up to put another scary spin on the beloved tale.
I still want to see the Killer Winnie the Pooh movie. I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just my twisted ways. Steamboat Willie. Maybe it's just my twisted ways. Steamboat Willie horror film announces day after Mickey Mouse enters public domain. So there you go.
Yeah, it's just been released. There's not going to be a trailer yet.
Yeah, no trailers as of yet.
But he's also talking about doing a purge movie.
A what?
Zombie's also talking about filming a purge movie.
Filming a Purge movie. Yeah, like I said, I wanna see the. I don't know what it is, but when they go and they do the kids classics and stuff like that, and they transform them into a horror movie, I just something about that kind of just makes things more interesting for me. Like, Steamboat Willie being a killer, that would be awesome. Winnie the Pooh and all them killing people. I mean, come on, that great concept. The movie's probably stupid as hell. The fucking Damon's being a crackhead on fucking. Huh?
Fuck, I forgot to call Nene.
You forgot to call the Nini. Excuse you. We can't play that kind of stuff. I think it's an Aries thing. It might be an Aries thing. Wait a second. Why am I getting crackle here? No crackle. Is it normal to hear something like a ticking time bomb in your ears, Johnny? Maybe my head is going to explode. At least it's the head on my shoulders and not the one down between my legs. I still need that. I'd be rather upset if my penis exploded off of my body.
We should tell everybody about our nightly music challenge, laying in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning when we can't sleep.
Yes, that is true. That is always something fun. Where is that you find that? Like TikTok?
That's on TikTok every day.
So at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when me and Shannon can't sleep, she goes in and she finds all these different things like songs turning 20 and 24 or turning 30, or if you know this many songs from 1999 or things like that. And the worst part is I can go through and get all the fucking songs that she's playing.
Oh shit, I gotta feed the gremlin.
Oh shit, I would feed them inside the crate because otherwise I'm a little fucking nut bit. Anybody want 2 gremlins? Don't look at me.
Anybody want a husband?
Anybody want a husband? 2 gremlins for adoption, 1 husband for adoption. Look what you get with the husband. You get the Reverend. You all right? Are you okay? You got to, you may sleep in the bathtub. You got to poop. I heard that. You didn't do it yet. I don't know if anybody heard that. At least we can't get banned for that.
I'm surprised I didn't get banned for 99 Ways to Kill Grimm.
You won't because it's on Discord.
No, but I said it on Facebook.
99 ways to. You said that on Facebook?
Yeah.
You never know. You might have gotten smacked.
No, I would have got notification. Oh. Want to give everybody a good laugh?
All right, we're giving everybody a good laugh.
And my dog, how our dog tries to prevent us from having sex. I grow
How the dog prevents
What's up?
butt stuff. She eats the tube. You know, we have talked to the vet, and for everything that this fucking dog has eaten, she should have been dead. Like, I seriously think I have a hellhound here.
She's eating a butt plug.
She's eating a butt plug? She's eating a butt plug.
She doesn't touch like cords or anything.
Yeah, we don't chew on cords. We eat water bottle. Mail.
Specifically bills.
Yeah, bills. You know, health, especially medical bills.
Boxes. Picture frames.
What is it?
Picture frames.
Picture frames. Sunglasses.
Prescription sunglasses.
Prescription sunglasses.
A ton of medication.
We've already discussed Freya is a cat in a dog's body who has 9 lives. She's running out of them fucking shits real quick. Dobby. Oh, you want me to build Dobby? Well, you know how it goes. You got to see if there's any smaller ones that have to be built first. Goes.
We said Dobby and I can hear him around.
Dobby.
Dobby! Here she comes.
Yeah, well, the problem is, John, she's got to almost be out of her 9 lives. Luna's like Dobby.
Dobby! Dobby! My Dobby baby. Can we not get me naked, please? You need your nails cut.
Again.
You go pet store and get your nails done? I'm good for hating.
Great.
Go on.
Roll call. Who's still in chat with the Reverend? We have 8 people showing.
No, not yours.
Yeah.
Not yours.
We have 7 people in Facebook. No people in YouTube. And we have 1 person in Twitch. Here. I'm off and on. Damn it, Stephanie, you're fired. Me. Here. Oh, by the way, Amber. That Aries thing, that's not the only thing that Aries have that they do in common that they like in common either, is those scary movies and shit like that. There's other things in common too. We'll talk about that sometime. I'm off and on. Steph, you can't be off and on because then you miss the good shit and then you come in at the wrong time. Are they out running around?
Yeah, but somebody hacked the hairball in the water bowl.
Hairball in the water bowl. That's no worse than Freya jumping in the tub the other day after the night before when you got your shower and she ate the hair that came out from when you washed your hair. She ate that. So when she shits that, it's going to be like a dog shitting tinsel.
Oh, my God.
And you what?
I don't have a scrub daddy.
Oh, so we got to go to Wally World tomorrow.
That's Target.
Target. Hey, shopping trip at Target. Anybody want to go?
Oh, Britt's already going. Britt, David, and the kids.
What are they
Going
coming?
together.
Where are we going?
Probably down in Center.
We're going to Centerton. So tomorrow, the Reverend, well, your granddaughter is being a pain in the butt, and your grandsons are jumping off the wall. Why are the grandsons still awake? And for the little one, she's easy. Just put her in the refrigerator. I've been here the entire time, but unfortunately trying to get into sleep. I missed some stuff, so I'm going to have to rewatch later. And that's quite well. We always ask people to rewatch the show when they miss things. You know, I know sometimes it is difficult to get the little ones to sleep. You know, they're all ramped up and everything like that. And, you know, must be something in the air. It just took him 2 hours to fall asleep. Hey, you know what? He's right at that age because Mr. Nass come and film the funny.
Luna! Are you kidding me?
What'd she do?
Trash dog.
Mr. Nass come and film the funny moments of the Target trip. Stay tuned for a video next Friday. There you go, because Mr. Nass knows some of the things that have happened
Right.
on trips to the store with Reverend Grimm. All right, Mr. Nass, if you'd like to jump in real quick, you could give some story. You could give a story. I'm sure they would love to hear the story more from you than myself. You explain it so much better.
What do you want? What do you want me to start?
I don't know. I mean, what's one of the best ones recently that you can remember?
Well, I had one more one that sticks off the top of my head. You got Sir Grimm here driving a motorized cart, filling it up, takes a bag, I think it was corn chips or whatever. He says, "Oh, I don't want this." Throws it over out of the cart over 3 hours, and all you hear it hit somebody in the head. Or your favorite story is when you went to the grocery outlets for the first time with Mr. Sharkey and the crew. You're in the Corral store. You take one of those glass things and you chuck it.
Yeah, I just throw the whole glass bowl up in the air. And I watch Damon's face go, and I catch it. And you hear this loud ding because my ring just cracks off of the side of it. So it sounded like the bowl shattered.
Yeah. So
But then there was the time that we went to BJ's and Jimmy and Heather and the kids and Brandon were there. And I picked up a 5-pound can of green beans and threw them up in the air. Now, Brandon caught them, but Jimmy went running for cover.
pussy.
See, now with Mr. Nast has definitely learned over the years. So I step it up when Mr. Nast is there because his head is on a constant swivel because I will grab glass jars and throw glass jars up in the air.
Yeah, not mine new.
And then Mr. Nast will catch them.
Yeah.
Oh,
The biggest word of advice I'll give people who want to go shopping with the Grimm: be alert.
keep your head on a swivel because you never know what's going to happen.
She figured out how to get their food out.
Oh, she figured out how to get their food out of the crate.
Right.
I love my dog.
Raya.
I love my dog. 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 So that's going to lead me into my last 10-minute segment for the night before I close everything down for the night. That will take me to the spot where we will talk about the mental health issue. And I know I've been talking every single week about mental health. And it's because it's very, very important. to me and to my family and to my extended family. As I said, it's one of the most undiagnosed issues that goes on in today's times. And I think a lot of times it's because people are afraid to ask for help because I think they think they're going to be judged by somebody or by other people. And honestly, if somebody's going to judge you for asking for help because things just don't seem right in your head, or that they don't make sense, or you think you're at a spot and there's no other decisions and there's nothing left, and you're just, I can't do this, you know, you reach out to somebody, which on the Discord channel, on my spot where my info is, there is, and you may even still have it to put up there, John. It is the suicide and crisis line number, which I believe that it's 988, if I'm not mistaken. You got that, John? It's scrolling across the bottom. Thank you. I didn't even. Yes, 998. It's a suicide and crisis lifeline. And if you feel that you are in that situation, you dial those numbers and somebody will be there 24 hours a day to talk to you and talk you through it. And if you're worried about being judged or something, this new Discord, the phones, pretty much everybody on the Basement Show, you can reach them 24 hours a day. We're not hard to find. Reach out to us. We're here for you to talk to. Most of you know myself personally, and you know Mrs. Grimm personally, and you know what we've gone through in the past year. So we understand, that it's hard. It was hard for me to go and actually seek out help because that's not the way I was raised. I was raised that you handled it on your own. You took care of your own business. And unfortunately, this just isn't something that I can handle on my own. And, all of us are here. We're here for a shoulder for you to lean on, for you to vent and get it all out, for you to say, I need help, but I'm scared to go by myself. One of us will go with you. We're here for you. You guys take your time to be here with us. And the least that we could do in return is to be here for any one of you. And for every one of you that rewatches the show. Perfect example, Mr. Mass was there for someone last night till 3 a.m. And then again at 6 a.m. to make sure that someone was okay. There you go. There's prime example. Mr. Nast, late last night. I mean, last night we had a situation here at the Grimm camp. I was sitting here after Ladies Show, and me and Mr. Nast and Heartless and Mr. Titan were sitting here talking about the Discord and working on that, and I heard a truck outside, and I looked out the window, and then I saw the flashing lights, and right there I felt everything drain out of my body because it was a fire truck. So of course I throw my jacket on and I get outside and here's that fire truck, and there's a bunch of police cars and paramedic and an ambulance, and I went light blind. Like, Shannon was having a problem getting me back inside because I was pretty much stuck to where I was. And the only thing that I was asking for is just to find somebody who could turn off all those lights. Not the noise of the truck that got me. Those flashing lights that brings back the memories and just flashbacks. So I understand what some of you may be going through. So please reach out to one of us, to the crisis line, the suicide line. There are so many more options. It's not, suicide is not the easy way out. And I'm not going to sit here and get religious on people and speak with that. But
All right. We're going to see if we could do this and see if they will ban us.
But you got to wait 1 second. So, it's, as I said, it's very real. It's very debilitating. And there's many forms of mental illness. Suicide's not the easy way out. Everybody's, oh, I'm just going to do this. But think about what you're leaving behind. Somebody says, I'm just better off dead. Well, think about that person now who is there, who is now grieving your loss. And it becomes a chain effect. And the easiest way to describe that is look at Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park took his own life. And Chris Cornell from Soundgarden went into such a funk that he ended up taking his own life. And it's just a downward spiral. And it's so many people get drugged down with it. And as I said, with the mental health part of it, it's more than just, things not being right, the anxiety. It could be depression. It could be, I did reach out to her to make sure you were okay and if you needed to come here. Yeah, no, I know that. And I know that my nephew was ready to climb in a car and drive down here himself. And I appreciate it. I do. And as I said, there's many forms of mental illness. So if you need that help, please seek out that help or contact one of us here at the Basement Show, and we will help you get to that spot. Now, on to the side thing. Miss Grimm brought me something.
Well, two things.
She brought two things before we wrap up tonight.
Well, the basement crew needs to take a trip to Vegas.
So we need to take a trip to Vegas. Best steakhouse in Vegas. The Golden Steer. Caesar salad, lobster tails like the size of my forearm.
$85 a piece.
$85 a piece for Australian lobster tail. Not allowed. We get into too much trouble in Vegas next. Yes,
No, but I want to go see Sir. All right. So
whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless she doesn't cross her legs.
Okay. Songs turning 20 in 2024, part 3.
All right. So real quick, we're going to do songs turning 20 and then 2023?
2024.
In 2024, and they don't play long, so we shouldn't be able to get smacked. So let's see what we Why are we getting out? Now.
I hated that song.
This is my shit. I already got a headache. This is Reverend Grimm's anthem right there. I just can't believe that's 20 years old already.
In 2024.
See if we can go into the metal one. Hold on.
Please stop. You are showing our age.
Rockstar. There we go. Rockstars.
30 and 20. Soundgarden.
Can you hear the music?
Girl Jim. Can't find a better man.
The other guy was watching it.
Collective Soul. It's good ass. Green Day. When I come in you. Opie Taylor.
Not this version.
Cranberries.
Not this version, no.
No, she was bad. Whoa. All right. So, there you go. There's a little music knowledge.
Oh, they went back and forth.
Shannon's trying to stump me. I heard so much about your dogs. Often wondered what kind of dogs they are. Well, the one that's next to me right now, she is a 3-year-old Hungarian Vizsla. Luna.
Luna.
Here she comes.
She's not going to come all the way up because she's literally underneath. Right.
That's a Hungarian Vizsla.
Yeah, my Luna. My service animal.
That's Shannon's service animal.
I'm my best friend.
Yep. And then Freya. Let's see if we can get Luna to move.
Come here, look.
And then
Where is everybody's paws?
here. Frey. Come here, baby.
Come here, look.
Come here. Frey. Come. Lots. And this is Freya. And she is a 9-month-old,
Johnny's got pictures.
95-pound Presa Canaria, which is in the same family as a Cane Corso.
She
Only
is a rescue.
they get bigger. She is a rescue.
Got her at 3 months.
Yeah, we got her at 3 months old, and she was about 15 pounds. And the vet didn't think she was going to survive 24 hours. And
Freya is the garbage disposal.
Freya is a garbage disposal. She will eat anything that doesn't eat her first.
And she's a giant sissy.
Yes, she is a big baby. She has no clue how big she is. She's got these big, beautiful eyes.
She's scared of everything.
Yeah, she's scared. Unfortunately, she has to have a prong collar when she is walked because this is a 95-pound animal, but this is not 95 pounds of fat. This is 95 pounds of straight muscle in this dog. Thank
Especially
you.
when she changes after an airplane.
Yeah, we always wonder why the airplane won't come down and play with us, but she
Can you
also
not roll on me, please?
she stargazes when we take her outside this time of night. the North Star is directly above us, so she sits and stares up at them. But she's a good girl. But she is, when she plays very, very rough. But then
She is the
again,
chaos. Marley.
yes, she is the chaos, and she is my service animal. But yeah, they're good dogs. You know, they definitely balance us out very, very well.
Nice.
And then in the other room, there are two Mancoon kittens, which is Evie and Froky, and they eat inside the crate because otherwise Freya will get in there and eat their food before they can. And
Mancoons we got for kids.
yeah, the Mancoons we ended up bringing home because of the kids, but also because of where they were. The person really did not know how to take care of a Mancoon. And
We already have.
yeah, we've already had one Mancoon, and Mancoons get very, very big. They get to be somewhere between 20 and 30 pounds.
And I have two of them.
And
I have
there's-
brother and sister.
We've got a brother and sister in the room.
And we have
One.
Rocky rare because of his
Yeah.
color.
Froky is like a snow gray color,
No gray silver color. Yeah.
snow gray silver color, and Evie is
It's typical 40.
typical Mancoon, fluffy black and grayish white. 4 rescue cats. Wish I had a dog. Dogs. After the fire that we had, I did not plan on having any animals. I just kind of wasn't ready for anything. And
We'll never.
like, you got to think, we had our animal rescue. We had Scales and Tails of South Jersey. And what a lot of people don't know is, and there's pictures of me holding rabbits and lizards, and we were fostering rabbits for people. We had babysitting service for animals when they would go out of town. Could you keep an eye on my rabbit? Or we had rats. We had chameleons.
Your rabbit.
Yeah, I had my rabbit, which if you
Hated fucking everybody.
she didn't like anybody. She went to her foster family and actually caused the new foster family to get torn up and have stitches, but she never once bit me. If you've ever seen the Cadbury commercials at Easter time, that white rabbit, that's a Velveteen Rex. And
Jazzy was.
Jazzy was a Velveteen Rex, and she was probably what, 10
10 to 12 pounds.
10 to 12 pounds of rabbit.
Big fucking girl.
Very powerful animal. But we had monitors, we had savannas,
Bigger shit.
yeah, scorpions, we had Nile monitors, savannas, we had a sulcata tortoise at once. So yeah, dogs are fun, and they're a lot of work. I mean, the biggest thing is, if you're going to get a dog, I don't know how experienced you are with dogs. A Vizsla, this is a broken Vizsla because normally they're extremely hyper. They're nonstop. They run around.
Have Johnny cue up the video of the pack. If he can.
I used to have a spider until it died. Shannon would have a shit if I brought a spider in.
No, I want Lucas.
Yes, I told her she could get the Lucas spider, which is a little tiny jumping spider. Johnny, do you have the video of the pack? I don't know if Shannon, she's telling me to see if you have the video of the pack. And this is what we did last weekend. Vizslas are usually very, very high energy. They consist of a lot of activity. Unfortunately, as I said, Luna is not like your normal Vizsla. When she gets outside and plays, her top speed's 45 miles an hour. But inside, she plays, but most of the time she'd rather be a couch potato. Here you go. This is the pack. There's Luna, Freya. Yeah, I don't know how long. That dog right there, that one, the chocolate one, that is Luna's brother.
Bruno.
There's Paco.
Paco.
There's Freya chasing the car.
Poor Buck.
And then Buck, you'll see occasionally, Buck is a little tiny thing. But this is what we do when we go up there. It's one big pack when we let the pack run. There's Buck. And this is them just chasing around an RC car. This is not one of my cars because they would have a problem catching my car. But they'd end up catching it and dragging it and flinging it around. And this is where Luna actually came from. This is out at my sister's house. And you can see Luna walk past. And
Yeah, no, I have it.
okay. And you can see him just chasing around. But as I said, Vizslas are very high energy. A lot of people say that they want to get Cane Corsos or Presa Canarias. First off, Presa is actually illegal in a few states. But the other thing, like, I don't know if you can really even see it. Right now, she is out watching the TV. The big thing with Presa is Presas are not for a novice dog owner.
You can tell them I'm by like destroyed.
Yeah.
And they do challenge authority.
Yes, they challenge authority. She doesn't really give me shit, but a Presa is definitely not a dog for a novice. Right now, a lot of dogs they do on bite strength.
I not to cut you off. I tried to help with that with this.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's what's backfiring on me.
I don't know. Yes, she is scared of Damon, but Damon tortures her. But a full male grown lion has a bite strength of 500 pounds per square inch. Freya, at her full grown size, will be able to bite at 750 pounds per square inch. So she would crush somebody's.
Oh, no, you guys cannot have that. Nope.
She would crush somebody's forearm if she actually were to bite down and fully bite and pull.
You also gotta watch for allergies.
Yeah. Allergies, like with dogs with floppy ears, they're more prone to ear infections, and
right.
We've already had to have special medication for Luna because dogs with longer ears, they have moisture in their ears, it gets down in the canals, and now you got bacteria.
We spent about $3,000 this year.
Yeah, this year alone on total both dogs, or we've spent about $5,000 this year total on both dogs.
You got pancreatitis and almost died.
Pancreatitis is something that you got to watch for. Too much fat intake. If you're going to get a dog, like I said, go with something easy. Go with something that you can introduce to the cats, because the cats may have never seen a dog, but it's dogs are definitely a good experience. They are. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we believe that Luna has saved Shannon's life, because one of the things with Miss Grimm is Miss Grimm's heart rate has been really wonky lately, ever since the fire, and Luna will come and alert her when it's starting, but she will alert me at times if she thinks that I'm out of line. And I think Freya came along just because she was sent to me, maybe by the kids, because look, Daddy, you need something that's gotta get you going. And that's definitely my Freya puppy.
That's the hellhound. That's the hellhound. Your face is disgusting. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's not fun being jumped on in the middle of the night, or chasing her tail in bed is not quite a interesting thing. But
A king size bed with 200-pound dog is
Yeah,
not.
but if you listen, you can hear some tapping.
Yeah.
That is me patting her side. Yeah, that's all muscle on that dog. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you all for taking your Friday nights and spending them here with me. Remember, check out the Discord channel. Download it onto your phone. There it is, scrolling across the bottom. Check it out. Come join us on Discord. You can talk with any one of us at any time. You can suggest things for shows. There's many categories. And then next week on the 13th at 9 o'clock, in association with Mr. Basement Show with Mr. Nast, and Rev Grimm Productions, the Draco and Tinks Neverland gaming experience. We'll be starting with Mr. Heartless and Mr. Fassy. But before we get to that next Saturday, Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, make sure you check into Sports Roundup with Mr. Ron and Mr. Nast, where all things sports, wrestling, football, hockey, basketball, baseball, and I'm sure they got plenty other things up their sleeves. I know that this week at one point it became the 49ers channel because there was huge discussion about the 49ers. So, I mean, get in there, talk to them, check it out. And then right now, Wednesday night, there is no show. As we know that, everybody gets a little vacation here and there. Frab, come. Yeah, can't whistle, too dry. And then on Thursday nights, we have Mrs. Grimm and Miss DD up at Ladies' Night, and they will discuss deals, safety issues, makeup tips, what have you. But it's not just for the ladies. As I said earlier, who doesn't want to save a little bit of money when there's some sales? And then, of course, Friday night at 9 o'clock, yours truly will be with you for at least 2 hours from 9 to 11. And we will have plenty of shit to get into as we go further. And as you interact more with the Discord, we will see things. We will bring new things. There will always be the phone number. There's the email. And then, as we said, Saturday night at 9 o'clock, Draco and Tinks Neverland, your host, Mr. Heartless and Mr. Fassy. And they may have special occasional guests. I don't know exactly what they have planned for their first show next week. Show up, give them some support. Remember to like, share, pass it on to everybody. Tell everybody about the shows. You can follow at YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Discord now. Like it, share it, post it, rewatch. Maybe there was something you missed. There's always ways to get a hold of us. Again, as the good Reverend says, don't take any shit from anybody. And if you're going to walk through hell, walk through like you own it. Till next Friday. Deuces.